Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to play The Dumb Song by AJR on ukulele. Now, if you're just looking for a specific part that you need extra help with, I included timestamps in the description below. Also in the description, I included links to find the full chord progressions. And at the very end of this video, I do a full run through of the song, so if you're looking just for that, feel free to look again in the description below. And finally, if you find this video useful at all, I would encourage you to subscribe, because AJR is about to release a full album pretty soon, and I'm sure going to be doing more songs from the album. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start off by showing you the fingerings for each chord used in this song, so if you're a ukulele expert, feel free to skip ahead. So starting off, we have D minor, in which we place our first finger on the first fret of the second string, our third finger on the second fret of the third string, and our second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And it sounds like this. Next, we have G major, in which we place our second finger on the second fret of the first string, our third finger on the third fret of the second string, and our first finger on the second fret of the third string. And it sounds like this. Next, we have G minor, in which we place our first finger on the first fret of the first string, our third finger on the third fret of the second string, and our second finger on the second fret of the third string. And it sounds like this. Then there's C major, in which we place our third finger on the third fret of the first string, and it sounds like this. Next, there's E minor, in which we place our second finger on the second fret of the first string, our third finger on the third fret of the second string, and our fourth finger on the fourth fret of the third string, and it sounds like this. Next, we have A minor, in which we place our second finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and it sounds like this. The next chord is B flat major, and this is probably the trickiest chord we're going to do today. And the easiest way to play this is to place our second finger on the first fret of the first string, our first finger on the first fret of the second string, our third finger on the second fret of the third string, and the fourth string we're going to damp with our thumb, just like that. And this is how it sounds. So with that fourth string, you're not actually playing it, we're muting it so that in case we accidentally hit it, it mutes it, stops it from playing. Next, we have F major, in which we place our first finger on the first fret of the second string and our second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And it sounds like this. And last but not least, we have F minor, in which we place our fourth finger on the third fret of the first string, our second finger on the first fret of the second string, and our first finger on the first fret of the fourth string. And it sounds like this. And those are all the chords that we're going to be using in this song. Now I'm going to show you how to play the strumming pattern. All right, so there are two different strumming patterns that we're going to primarily use in this song. The first being down, down, up, down, just like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And this next pattern is kind of just a variation of that last one we learned. There are times in this song where we just move really quickly through these chords, so we're going to do this. We're going to go down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. So it goes down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. And both those patterns are going to make a lot more sense when we're actually playing this song. So if they're a little tricky now, definitely practice them. But when we actually play the chord progressions, it's going to make so much more sense. All right, now time for the chord progressions. And we're going to start off with the chorus, which is also used in the intro. So we have D minor, G major, C major, E minor, A minor, and then it goes to G minor, and then B flat major. So here's how that sounds with the strumming pattern. And that's actually how you play it in the intro, but when it gets to the chorus, it repeats that section that goes D minor, G, C, E minor, A. Now moving on to the verse, we have F major, B flat major, A minor, G minor, and C major. So here's how that sounds with the strumming pattern. Next, we have the little instrumental break where the horn melody starts, and the progression for that is really simple. All it is F major and D minor. Here's how it sounds when we strum it. Next, we have like the pre-chorus section, which is super simple. All we're gonna do is play G minor, and here's how it sounds with that strumming. There's also a time in the song where the instrumental break kind of just changes key. So instead of playing F and D minor, we play C major and A major. But as far as the strumming goes, it's played exactly the same. Now, the last thing that I wanted to mention is the ending chorus. We have a D minor, G major, and then C, F minor, and C. And with all those progressions, you now know how to play the entire song. So now, as promised, I'm gonna play the full song with you so you can sing along and play along with me. And that, my friends, is how to play the Dumb Song by AJR on a ukulele. Now again, if you found this video useful at all, I would encourage you to please subscribe. Like I said, more AJR music is supposed to be coming very soon, and I'll be sure to do more tutorials on that album. But thank you so very much for watching to the very end here, and I'll see you again in the next video.